Hello everyone, welcome to Get to Know by Earth Vibes. On today's episode, we will be talking about Germany and everything you need to know before visiting. Food, culture, activities, and much more. Before we start, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Germany is the 8th most visited country in the world, hosting an average of 407.26 million overnights, and actually a very cosmopolitan one since it is the second most popular migration destination in the world, with immigrants representing the 14.8% of the 83 million citizens of Germany. A place with rich history that also provided an important contribution to science as the home country of scientists like Albert Einstein and Robert Koch. It truly is a center of arts and culture, shaping the Western art throughout the years. At the same time, it has developed a very strong automotive and pharmaceutical industry, enormous banks, insurance, and telecommunications companies. Additionally, being the economic powerhouse of the European Union, Germany is a cultural, political, and social checkpoint. It has a very strong, pioneering welfare system, and surprisingly, despite having the highest GDP, life there is not actually very expensive compared to other European countries. With Munich having the highest prices and Berlin the lowest, on vacation travelers spend on average 107 euros a day, including activities and transportation. Lastly, Germany shares borders with 9 other countries: Denmark, Poland, the Czech Republic, Austria, Switzerland, France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands, making it a popular destination for quick European city breaks. Germany, being one of Europe's most powerful countries, has about 60 airports, some of them being crossroads of global travel. You might be surprised to know that the biggest one isn't actually in Berlin, but in Germany's 5th largest city, Frankfurt. If you're looking for a cheaper flight, you can opt for a medium-sized airport such as Schönefeld in Berlin, Düsseldorf, and Hamburg. Finding the right means of transportation to and from the airport can be stressful, but not really with Germany's excellent public transit network consisting of trains, S and U-Bahn rails, buses, and trams. Expect a ride of around 30 minutes for the standard ticket price of 280 to 8 euros. It's easy and cost-friendly. Or you can grab a taxi for 30 to 40 minutes and 50 to 80 euros. Whether you're looking for an urban destination and a city landscape or for an adventurous trip in nature, Germany's got your back. First stop, Berlin. If you visit Germany, you have to spend a few days in the country's capital and explore some of Europe's most important cultural attractions. You can visit the city's famous landmark, the Brandenburg Gate, the memorial to the murdered Jews of Europe, and of course the Reichstag building, a historic edifice of political and architectural importance and today's home to the German parliament. For an intense cultural experience, make sure to explore the numerous museums and excellent art galleries located at the Museum Island, and of course take a walk along the famous eastsidegallery, an open-air gallery full of street art and history on the longest surviving section of the berlinwall. But the fun doesn't stop there. If you find yourself in Hamburg, make sure to pay a visit to the Miniature Wonderland, the largest model railway and airport attraction for fans of any age. Also, don't miss the world's tallest twin-spire church, the Cologne Cathedral of St. Peter, which is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, after an easy walk in the historic city of Cologne. But if you're looking for the romantic cityscape of an old German town, Heidelberg is the place for you. Less than an hour away from Frankfurt, you can enjoy the Heidelberg Castle and also Germany's oldest university. While if you're a history buff, you will be blown away by Nuremberg's intense historic atmosphere. For the more adventurous, we definitely recommend driving through the 354-kilometer romantic road of southern Germany for a fairy tale-like experience of medieval towns, vineyards, farms, and gardens. Must see the Neuschwanstein Castle, a true jewel among German travel destinations with idyllic views, which was actually Walt Disney's inspiration for Cinderella's castle. Talking about fairy tales, there is another place in Germany that provided inspiration, this time to the Brothers Grimm, for many of their tales. The Black Forest. And no, we don't mean the chocolate cherry cake. Don't miss out this breathtaking scenery with its dense forests and picturesque valleys. Alexanderplatz is the biggest and most well-known central square in Berlin Mitte, with an abundance of shops, restaurants, cinemas, and attractions nearby, like the wartime clock and the TV tower, which is the tallest building in Berlin. How perfect would the view be from up there? For a more modern urban vibe, check the busy Potsdam Square, with its tall and high-end buildings and hundreds of small gift shops. Then, you can take a nice ride to West Berlin if you want to see some World War II monuments and museums too. But Germany is full of crowded squares and hangout spots like Marienplatz or Our Lady Square, taking its name from Mary's column standing in its center and a beautiful church, all dedicated to the Virgin Mary. Now, if you need a quick break from the city, you can't leave Tiergarten Public Park out of your list. Berlin's green lung is perfect whether you want to take a stroll, cycle, jog, or just enjoy the sun and have a picnic. Same goes for English Garden in Munich, which is actually the biggest inner-city park in the world, yes, including Central Park. Best thing you can do there is to visit the beer garden, which is, as you probably guessed, an open space that serves beer and local foods accompanied with music, dancing, games, and a fun, friendly atmosphere. A great way to move around and visit all these places is their excellent public transit network. S-Bahn is the fastest form of public transportation, a railway linking suburban to urban areas and running every 10 to 20 minutes. U-Bahn is actually the German metro, but its lines only run in Berlin, Hamburg, Munich, and Nuremberg, usually every 5 to 15 minutes. Small cities mostly use the cheaper but fast choice of the Stadtbahn or City Rail. Another option is the bus or the tram, which may be slower and less comfortable but can be very useful for some routes. Tickets bought for one of the above have a price of 280 to 380 euros and are also valid and can be used for any of them without a problem. To save some money, you can buy a group, day or week ticket. And lastly, the ICE is a high-speed train system for domestic use, while also offering cross-border services traveling at over 300 kilometers per hour. They have fixed prices for each station and provide the highest level of comfort. It's the best way to travel safely between cities. Also, German social life is strongly associated with festivals, attracting millions of tourists every year. Germany is home to the biggest fall festival in Europe, Oktoberfest, also known as Beer Festival. It originated in Munich around 200 years ago, but today it is celebrated all around Germany. It usually takes place mid or late September to the first Sunday in October. So, if you find yourself in Germany during that time, Oktoberfest is definitely a must. Let's take a look. Besides drinking beer, eating delicious food, and dancing to traditional Bavarian music, you can also enjoy parades, roller coaster rides, concerts, and guided tours. Usually, there are also family days and family places with special activities for kids and special discounts. The top 5 Oktoberfest celebrations take place in Munich, Stuttgart, Berlin, Cologne, and Frankfurt, but other cities like Dortmund, Dresden, Hamburg, and Hanover are also a great choice for a more original local experience. In most cases, admission is free and you only have to pay for your beer, around 11 euros for a liter, while if there is an entrance fee, usually in smaller cities, prices can range from 12 up to 40 euros. We highly recommend making a reservation though, because tents have a maximum number of visitors and it's always jam-packed. Traditional clothing is very common and fun, so don't hesitate to wear your Dirndl or your lederhosen. Next up, Nuremberg's globally famous Christmas market, dating back to the 1600s. People from all over the world come to Nuremberg to live the German Christmas experience and St. Nicholas National Gift-Giving Day on December 6. In this Christmas wonderland, located in the heart of Nuremberg, you will find wooden stalls selling decorations, food and drinks like the famous Nuremberg sausages, gingerbread cookies and glühwein. At the same time, you can enjoy music performances and workshops for children. Berlin International Film Festival, going by the name Berlinale, is a great choice for cinema lovers. It is an award show, one of the biggest in Europe alongside Cannes and Venice film festivals, attracting the largest audience annually. Big-time names of art and culture arrive in Berlinale as the red carpet is being strewn. This is actually the Haus building, which is transformed into Berlinale Palast. There, you can select between about 400 films of different genres open to the general public. The Golden Bear Awards have become a symbol to the global film scene and of Berlin itself. Visiting a foreign country is a great chance for you guys to meet new cultures and gain new experiences. Talking about culture, traditional dishes are an important part of it. In fact, as common experience demonstrates, travelers tend to seek for new tastes, especially when food is known for its association with a nation. In Germany specifically, there are some great food options that, if you travel there, are a must. The most common and famous traditional German dish, or to be precise street food, is Wurst. Yes, that's right, it is a sausage. In fact, Wurst means sausage in German. So when it comes to Wurst, you can find it everywhere. There are tons of canteens selling Wurst. Usually, it is served with mustard and a mix of pickles and called currywurst. It seems to me that Wurst is the best choice for someone who doesn't want to spend a fortune on food, eating at a restaurant, and also doesn't want to spend much time. You see, a significant pro of street food is that you can eat while taking a walk. Another great choice when it comes to German traditional dishes is the famous rouladen, which is actually a typical sliced beef. What's different about it though is that it consists of bacon, onions, mustard, and pickles wrapped inside the beef. What a variety of flavors, right? Enough with meat. It is commonly known that Germany has also been characterized for its quality of cheese. There is such a wide variety of cheese that it would be kind of impossible to taste them all in one visit. And after this intro, here we go. The next dish is Käsespätzle, the German version and response to Italian pasta. In a few words, in Käsespätzle, noodles are combined with cheese and roasted onions. This is a beloved dish, especially in the south. To sum this up, this video had one goal: to make a brief presentation of German culture and what a trip in Germany should include. So overall, Germany is a country full of interesting sights and picturesque sceneries, offering a plethora of choices in entertainment, tasty dishes, and simple, comfortable ways to get around. Its position in the center of Europe provides easy access to other neighboring countries, making it the perfect place to start your European road trip. If winter vacations are your thing, Germany's cold weather will very much exceed your expectations. But it is true that for someone who wants to travel around Europe, the competition is indeed very high. The weather could be considered very cold for some, and also for the sea enthusiasts, the absence of beaches and crystal clear waters can be a downside. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to leave a comment below and tell us about your own stories and experiences if you've already visited Germany. We can't wait to hear from you. On the other hand, if you haven't been to Germany, lose no time.